Good afternoon, guys. My name is Vincent Gonzalez. I am the founder and CEO of Finance America. Finance America, with its lender, has done over $3 billion. In this video, we're going to talk about what are the secrets to success. So one of the first things I want to talk about today in this video is going to be the importance of goal setting and visualization. I've read thousands of books about business. A lot of the things I've learned about these successful business people is going to be you have to visualize your future. You have to understand what is your goal for the next year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, 10 years. You have to understand what is your vision, what is your goal for the future. You need to be able to taste that goal. You need to be able to flavor it. You need to be able to see it with clarity. If you're able to understand exactly what your goal is, that's something that's hittable for you. That's something that if you understand, okay, this is where I need to point at, this is exactly where I need to go, it's something that's going to be easy for you to achieve and hit because your mind is set up to be able to hit that goal. Now, if you say, I don't know what my goals are, then start getting some goals. If you say, I don't know what to do or where I want to go, then start getting into those places where you need to be. If you don't know where you need to be, then start reading. That's something I really recommend is going to be to start reading books, start watching tons of videos about education, business, stocks, real estate, which is what you're doing right now, which is good. But I recommend don't just watch me, watch a lot more other people, a lot more people that are a lot more successful. But the main thing is going to be understand your goals and visualize those goals. Understand exactly how it's going to feel when you're in that position. Understand exactly how it's going to feel once you hit that goal. That's going to be tremendously important. The second thing I want to talk about is like before, it's always to be continuing learning. I've read thousands of books about business, hundreds of books about stocks, hundreds of books about real estate. Some of my favorites are Rich Dad Poor Dad. You know those classic ones. I don't even need to mention them, but it's always to be continue learning, always watching YouTube videos. Even at me on my stage, I'm always watching videos on what I can improve upon in my business. I'm always contacting billionaires and millionaires on what can I improve, how to get systems in my business. This is going to be tremendous. Always continue learning. There's always more learning you can do. I guarantee you, even Trump and a lot of these people, they're always reading books, always looking at the news, always looking at information on what they can improve upon and what they can learn to be able to make their business more successful. If you're young, this is the time to be reading, be watching YouTube videos, be understanding everything, and continue to learn. Don't stop learning, always continue learning. That will be a tremendous factor in your success in business, or if you like stocks or real estate, whatever it is. If you understand it with clarity and vision, you will be able to achieve that goal because you understand it. And even once you think you understand it, look to the left, look to the right, and keep learning. Another thing that's going to be tremendous in actually being able to become successful in business is going to be adaptability and innovation. If you look at Netflix and Blockbuster, what happened to Blockbuster? Netflix came to Blockbuster and told them, hey, this, and this idea, I think we should do this and this and this. We can partner up, we can merge together, and we can succeed in this. Blockbuster started laughing, saying, oh my God, that's never gonna work. That's all BS, it's all crap. That's not gonna work. What happened? Netflix is a company worth hundreds of billions of dollars because they had an innovation. They adapted. If Blockbuster would have adapted, we would have never had Netflix, but we would have had Netflix and Blockbuster would still be a company that is successful and could be worth the same as Netflix, even more because they had a branding behind them. Now Netflix has that branding, but Blockbuster first had that branding. So this is something very crucial. It's understanding when to adapt and how to adapt, and also take advice. If someone is pitching you something, analyze it, understand it, see if it's something you should adapt to. Don't just take it for, okay, this person's not successful, let me listen to that person. But the main point I wanted to talk about in this section was you always need to be thinking about innovation. And if you can't think about innovation for some reason, you need to be able to adapt to the marketplace. If things are changing, you need to adapt quickly and fast. Speed is king in business. The next thing is going to be literally what Jeff Bezos says word for word is you need to be customer centric. You need to talk to your customers on a daily basis, minimum a weekly basis. Get the phone, call a couple clients, and understand what are you doing good and what are you not doing good and what you can improve upon to be able to make that business better. What can you articulate to make that business better? You need to be able to be customer centric. You need to listen to the customer. What the customer tells you, you have to listen to it because that customer is giving you advice that is invaluable on what you can improve upon so they would be able to buy your service again, or what you can improve on, or ask them, okay, you bought my product, right? Why'd you buy my product? For this, and this reason. Okay, now you know that if you spoke with 100 people, 1,000 people, and they all told you the same reason, okay, let me improve on that. Let me upgrade that on what is the reason that people are buying my product. That is exactly why you need to be customer centric, and that is such a crucial point in business. The next thing is going to be team building. Once your business is successful, you're starting to make some money, you need to start building the team. I always recommend to hire the right people. If you don't have that many funds to hire somebody, it's a kind of a gray area there, but I kind of recommend to put more money into and hire the correct person, where you already train them one time, you already manage them, and that's it. That person is doing their job. Now where you have to keep hiring that position, keep hiring that position, keep training that position, keep training that position, and it's a crap ton of money being spent on turnover with employees. It's a waste of money. Understand that team building is going to be crucially important in business, because those employees will help you grow that business. It's like a lot of these billionaires say, the employee doesn't work for you, you work for the employee. If that employee, let's say you have a sales team, is able to make more sales, because you're able to improve it, those salespeople making more sales equals into the business making more money, more revenue, more profit. So it's gonna be very crucial to be able to hire the right people and create a unbreakable team. The next thing is very simple, but a lot of people don't think about, is understand financial management. Understand how much money is coming in, how much money is leaving, what am I spending on marketing, what am I spending on hiring people. Understand every single dollar, dime, penny that's coming in and out of the business. That's going to be crucial to actually becoming successful, because you can have a business that's making $100 million a month, a week. But if the business is spending $100 million a week, a month, the same as it's making, it's not making any profit, it's break even. And if it's spending more than what it actually is making because you're not keeping the spending under control, or maybe you don't even know how much you're spending, the business is gonna go bankrupt, the business will go belly up, it won't succeed, it's gonna fail. So it's gonna be very crucial to understand how to read financial statements, how to understand what is happening in your business, what is your turnover, what are you spending, what is your EBITDA, what is your profit, what is your balance sheet, how much debt is in the business. Understand all of that type of stuff. You can watch a couple YouTube videos on financial management, and that'll be able to help you succeed with that. The next thing is going to be crucial. It's going to be networking and branding. This is going to be incredibly important for your business, especially the network and the branding side of it. Once you're in business, you need to start networking with people. You need to start connecting with people on how you can expand their business and how you can expand your business. You always need to provide value for people. But once you start networking and stuff, you need to understand, okay, who do I need to network with? What type of people I need to network with? And who can actually help my business? There's going to be a lot of people that go to, let's say, networking events where they don't have anything, they don't know anything, but they go there to connect with somebody, right? You don't want to be that person that connects with that somebody that doesn't have any information, who doesn't have any money, who doesn't have a successful business, doesn't know anything. Those are leeches trying to connect off people. Now, everyone needs to start somewhere, yes, but once you're successful, you don't want to start connecting with those people. You need to exactly know who you need to connect with. Also understand how to read body language, how to understand people if they're lying to you, how to articulate them. That's going to be crucial in the networking side of things. Now, with branding, this is incredibly important. This branding part of your business needs to be active, it needs to be listening, it needs to have clarity what your branding is going to be from when you start that business. If you start a business doing this, and this, you want to stick with that business doing this, and this. You don't want to keep changing it and changing it, where then people don't know exactly what that brand means, what that logo means, what that name of the business means. That's why you know that McDonald's, since when they started, what do they sell? Burgers. You know that In-N-Out, when they started, what do they sell? Burgers. You know that Pizza Hut, Domino's, what do? They sell pizza. You need to create a branding around exactly what you do and stick with it. If you want to do something completely different, something you can do is a little bit more complicated, is open up a new LLC and have a subsidiary of the corporation. Like Apple. Apple sells phones and stuff, but they own hundreds of businesses under them. They buy a business a week. Why? Because it brings in profit, it brings in assets for the business. And Apple is different because it's a $3 trillion company and they have so much cash. But the main thing is branding. To stick to the branding again. With branding, understand exactly what your branding is going to be from day one that you start that business, because then people have branding recognition where they know exactly what that brand means. Like McDonald's, In-N-Out, Pizza Hut, Domino's, Apple, Microsoft, Samsung. Understand the branding of your business. The next thing in business, and the final thing I want to talk about today, is going to be you have to be persistent. Business is not easy. It's something that is hard. It's something that is extremely difficult. Most people won't succeed in business, but it's something that you can't think about it in that way. You need to think about it, I'm gonna get in business because I'm gonna succeed in business. If you think I'm gonna get in business because I'm gonna fail or I wanna figure it out, it's not something that's really gonna work for you, to be honest. You know, entrepreneurship in the last couple of years and the last couple of decades has something that's becoming more and more popular, but it's something that is incredibly hard. It's better for you to be the 100th employee at Facebook than to start your own business. Now, there's a couple and the passionate few that actually are made to start a business and succeed in the business. I will always tell you, if you want to start a business, please start that business and start becoming successful. But understand that business is going to be hard. You need to be persistent and you can't give up. In conclusion, guys, in this video, we talked about what are the secrets to succeed in business. If you like this video, please give it a like, comment, subscribe, and share it with somebody that needs a couple tips, a couple tricks on what to do with their business and how they can succeed with their business.